Sweta Lakshmi. I hope we can start with this section.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you're very audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. A very good evening to one and all. I am Shweta Lakshmi, and it's my pleasure to warmly welcome you all to yet another inspiring session organized by Career and Professional Development Wing of Marian Alumni Association, Kutikanam. Today's webinar, The Art of Personal Branding, Turning Passion into Professional Presence, marks the 10th event in this empowering series, a proud milestone indeed. On behalf of Career and Professional Development Wing of MARC, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our governing body members, President Mr. Georgie Sebastian, Vice President Mr. Dario AB, and Secretary Mr. Balu Krishna. A warm welcome also to the Career and Professional Development Wing members. All Marinites join us from across the globe and the students of St. Aloysius College, Edatua, who are part of today's program. We are truly delighted to have each one of you here with us. Now it's time to introduce our esteemed resource person for the evening, Reverend Father Pious Chaco, an inspiring Marine alumni from BCom 2007-2010 batch. Father Pious is a highly organized and efficient administrator with over 2 years of experience in managing daily office operations and supporting executive leadership. He has also served as assistant administrator at Marian College Kuttikanam and has also contributed to NAC Criteria Committee and Foreign Student Affairs at the institution. Currently, he is pursuing his Master of Business Administration from St. Joseph Institute of Management, Bengaluru. Known for his leadership, decision making, and communication skills, Father Pius has always been a guiding light for many students, inspiring them to align passion with purpose. And that's exactly what today's session is all about. Let us give a warm virtual welcome to Reverend Father Pius Chaco. Welcome, Father.
Thank
To
you.
yeah, okay. To officially welcome and open today's session, we have with us Miss Manju Thomas. Miss Manju Thomas is the alumna of Marian College Kuttikanam from BCom batch 2006-2009 and holds an MBA from Nehru College, Coimbatore. She is currently working as an assistant underwriter at Reinsurance Company, Kuwait, with 12 years of professional experience in the industry. We are truly honored to have her with us today. Over to you, Miss Manju Thomas.
Thank you, Shweta. Good evening, everyone. It's my immense pleasure to welcome you all to our 10th webinar organized by MAC, Career and Professional Wing. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the Executive Committee member of our Alumni Association, President Mr. Joji Sebastian, Vice President Mr. Dario Ebi, Secretary Mr. Balu Krishna. A special welcome to Dr. Steffi K. Joes, Coordinator of Career and Professional Wing, MAC. All our governing body members, our principal, Professor Dr. Ajimon George. We are also delighted to have with us our resource person, Father Pius Chaco, our Marianites, students of St. Aloysius College, Edathwa, our beloved alumni. The topic for today's session is the art of personal branding, turning passion into professional presence. This insightful session will be led by Father Pius Chaco, alumnus of Marian BCom 2007-2010 batch. He has served as an assistant administrator at Marian College Kutikanam and is currently pursuing his Master of Business Administration at St. Joseph Institute of Management, Bengaluru. With great pleasure, I now invite Father Pius to take over the session. Over to you, Father.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm audible.
Yes,
Yes,
Father,
yes, you
loud
are.
and clear.
I will share my screen. You can see my screens.
Yes, Father.
Hello. Yes. So my topic, the art of personal branding, turning passion into professional presence. Good evening to everyone. It's a great privilege to be back at my alma mater and to address my fellow alumni today. Marian College has played a vital role in shaping who we are, and it's a joy to return not just as a alumnus but as a speaker. Today's section on personal branding focuses on how we can communicate our unique strengths, values, and professional identity to the world. In an era where visibility and credibility matter more than ever, building a strong personal brand help us stand out, inspire, trust, and create meaningful impact. So now I currently working Amal Jodi as a assistant professor in management. So I give you the overview of my topic. Personal branding is the way you present yourself to the world professionally and personally. It is not about creating a fake image. It is about showcasing your true passion, skills, values, and personality with confidence. When passion is aligned with purpose, it becomes a strong professional identity. So, personal branding is how you intentionally present yourself to the world and professionally and personally. It is not about creating a fake image, but about expressing your authentic self with a clarity and confidence. This is a bridge between who you are and how the world perceives you. So my today's contents introduction, then what is a personal branding, crafting your brand identity, unique selling proposition USP, showcasing passion through content, building professional presence, what is online presence, why the online presence important, key elements of strong online presence, what is the offline presence, why the offline presence is matters, key elements of a strong offline presence, then professional appearance, communication skill, professional etiquette and behavior, network and relationship building, managing personal reputation, growth adaptation and continuous improvement, and last conclusion. So I started. So this is a four images as we all know. First one is Google, then second one about the Tesla, then
Father,
Safari and Lulu.
Father,
So
just 1 minute. Uh, yeah, are you trying to share a PPT or is it a PPT presentation?
yes, yes.
But it is not viewable.
Not we will.
No.
1 second.
Okay, sure.
Now visible.
Yes, Father, now it's visible.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So here we have four international companies, their names and their symbols. But as we all know, these names, especially some persons related to that. Google, as we all know, then Tesla, as we all know, Safari, as we all know, the Santosh George Kolangara, then Lulu Group, the Yusuf Ali. It is immediately connected to the person. So that is why what is the personal branding is very important today. Personal branding is equal to your story, your reputation, and how people remember you. It is a formula. So it will differentiate you in your career or business. It helps you stand out in your career or business. And today's world, people trust people before products or positions. So that is why the personal branding is very, very important. So in a personal branding, what we do, there are three things, Meral: your story and your reputation and how you can people remember you. That is very, very important. So these three things are very important in personal branding. So why then crafting your brand identity, there are three mainly concepts. First one is personal brand statement. As we all know, there is a small statement I written, a line describing who are you and what do you do and for whom. Example, I help students build confidence and communication skill. It is a brand or a statement, personal brand statement. Second one is USP, unique selling proposition. What makes you different from others? That is very, very important now in the professional lives. What is you can make a different from others? That is your USP. Then define your core values. Example, honesty or creativity. Then what is your mission and what is your vision? That is very, very important. So that's where we have to crafting our brand identity to the professional life. Then we move to the USP, unique selling proposition. In unique selling proposition, as we all know, there are
Father,
three.
very sorry to stop
Father,
you. We are still seeing your Zoom screen itself. We are not able to see the presentation.
Wait, wait. Now,
no,
It's
Father.
loading only, I guess.
I think some technical problem here. Now you can see. Hello.
Yeah, still the Google Meet homepage.
Okay, okay.
Father, still we have a issue. Like we cannot see your presentation. I think it's fine that you can continue
Yeah.
if it's fine
Then
from
I
your
finally
part.
I the after my presentation I will share the PPT.
Oh, okay, Father.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then I'll continue. So we start with the USP, unique selling proposition. There are three components for our USP. There are first one is passion. As we all know, we have some passion. Sometimes we have it from travel or teaching or our art or our drawing, anything we are considered as our passion. So that will create as a unique selling proposition for us. That is a one component in the USP. Second one, I skills. We have a different kinds of skills in our professional life, maybe communication skill or problem solving or leadership skills. That will also the one of the main component for creating your USP. The last one is your opportunity. Opportunity means using creativity to inspire and mentor others. So these are the three main components for unique selling proposition. You have to uh, these three components help to us to become a unique propositions. Then we have go to showcasing how the passion through the content. That is very, very important. So when we are go through our unique selling proposition or your professional life, You have to some methods to express your passion. Share your journey or your expertise and learning experience comes storytelling. That is very, very important in our professional life. Share your journey, how you start your journey, then how now you are in there. Then you can tell your story and your expertise and your learning experience. So you can writing some articles or blogs, so some LinkedIn posts, or giving talks or webinars, or showcasing projects or innovations, or storytelling. That is very important nowadays, turning real experience into inspiring narratives. This way we can showcasing our passion through the content. Then how can build our professional presence? So, dears, we have two types. We have an online presence nowadays, then we have offline presence are there. In online presence, very important thing, LinkedIn profile with a professional photo, headline, summary, skills, and achievements. Share useful content and your achievements and learning experience. That is mainly in online presence. Nowadays, it is very familiar. LinkedIn is one of the very familiar online presence in our professional life. Second one is in an offline presence, strong handshaking or your eye contact, your polite communication, your dressing and behaving professionally, consistency between what you say and what you do. That is also very offline presence. So I move to the very in detail in online presence. Online presence is how you appear or behavior and are precise on the internet. It includes everything, your profiles and your posts in social medias and your comments, your pictures, and even what others post about you. So that's very, very important nowadays. The online presence, there are your profile is very, very important, and your post, you are sharing some posts in Facebook or your Instagram stories or everything, that is very, very important now, your online presence. And also it is a your digital identity or online face to the world, and it is strongly influence career opportunities, networking, and your credibility also. So we have a online presence, we have our own profiles or posts or comments, pictures, and even what others post about you. These all things in our very important in our online presence. Then why is the online presence is important nowadays? So first impression now happen online. Your employee or a client or a collaborator often search your name on Google or LinkedIn before meeting. That is very, very important nowadays. When you meet somebody, that they before check your LinkedIn profile and or Google, they check how your profile and how you post all the things or your comments or all the feedback they taken before meeting you. That is very, very important nowadays. That is a professional. So they are checking your LinkedIn profile and your Google, your name also searched in the Google. So that is the first impression now happening online. Then build trust and credibility. A complete professional and consistent profile shows reliability. Nowadays, the companies in a professional way, they have to build trust and credibility. So they have in online your presence, they want some reliability of your profile that shows some reliability and your credibility. Then opportunities come to you, your job or your collaborations, speaking invitations happen when people see you work on online. That is very, very important nowadays. Oh, so many opportunities we have got in the collaborations and some speaking invitations by the online presence. Then you are control your narrative. If you are not visible in online, others define your identity or words do not exist digitally. So that is why it is very, very important online presence in our professional lives. That is nowadays very important is online presence. Then what are the key elements of a strong online presence? First one is your professional profile, that is in LinkedIn, your personal website and your portfolios, that is your professional profiles includes. Second one, your profile photo, that is you should be clear photo, and also it is professionally photos, not other type of photos, and your friendly expression, that is also very, very important element. Then third one is your headline, not just your job title. Show value. Example, I will share one example: marketing specialist helping brands grow through storytelling. So that kind of headlines that will briefly explain your value. Then the summary about your section, a short story of you, who you are, and what are your passions and your skills and the goals of your life. That is very, very important element of a strong online presence. And next one, experience and skills. You should clearly mention your achievements, not just responsibility. What are your achievements you in your personal life and your skills and all the things you have to explain in your strong. That is also a strong online presence, and that is a very important element. And also the recommendations or endorsements adds authenticity and trust. That will be also a very important element. So these are the main strong elements in the online presence. I repeat: professional profiles, profile photo, your headline, and also your summary about your section, and also your experience and skill, and your recommendation and endorsement. Then I will move to the next very important presence, that is offline presence. What is the offline presence? Offline presence is how you present yourself in the real world. That is your personality, your behavior, your communication, and your appearance, and your value, and how people feel after interacting with you. That is the offline presence. Nowadays, it is also very, you can easily communicate with the people. So they are easily identity. You are how you behave them, how your communication and your appearance. Then what are the values in your life that we can offline presence, that in the offline presence we count. This kind of elements is very, very important. Then move to the next. Why offline presence is the matters. Even in the digital world, as we all know now, we are in the digital world, but real human interaction build deeper trust. That is very, very important. The face-to-face interaction that will help the build a deeper trust and your credibility. People may find you in the online, but they believe in you after meeting you in offline. They have check your LinkedIn profile. They have also check your in your Google, in your name and your professional, all your details, but they believe after you meeting you in offline. So that is very important. That is the offline presence is very, very important nowadays. Then your deals and partnerships, job offers, and leadership roles often depend on a personal impression, not just in profile. That is, you have to direct or your face to face interaction. So these are the very, very important offline presence matters. Then what are the key elements in offline presence or a strong offline presence? First one is your body language and your first impressions. So smile naturally, as we all know, that will help with we can easily connect others. It is shows warmth and your approachability. That is your smile. That is a natural smile. That is also very important in the offline presence. Second one is your eye contact, sign of confidence and honesty. You are a professional. Your eye contact is very, very important when you interact with others. Some professional meetings or other things, you have to sign of confidence with your eye contact, and your honesty also reflect in your eye contact. Third one is your strong handshake or respectful greetings. How you greet others, your boss or other company members or some meetings. How you greetings, how you greet others, how you respect others. That is also a very important strong offline presence. Then confident posture, that is also very important. Stand or sit upright or avoid slouching. That kind of confident posture also very, very nowadays very important in the offline presence. Then people often from opinions about you within 7 seconds of meeting you. As we all know, when you meet or you communicate with other their face-to-face interaction, after a 5 minutes or 7 minutes, they can easily identify your presence, how you present, or how they feel your background about you, and also your communication skills and everything. They can easily identify. Then professional appearance, that is also very important. Dress according to the environment. especially in corporate field or business, some casual talks, some hospitality, some academics. So these are very, very different. Dress according to the environment. Your corporate or in your in the office, or you have some casual meetings. Dress is very important. Second one is clean cloth, and that is need grooming and polished shoes and some style accessories. That is also very important. Your dressing should be reflect respect for the occasion and the people present. That is very important meetings or some business meetings. Your dressing is very reflect how you respect the occasion and how you respect the environment and how you present before the people. So that is also a very thing. Next important offline strong key elements is communication skill, that is verbal communication, speak clearly and also very confidently, and also use polite language and positive tone. Think before you speak. That is very important. Your verbal communication, your speak should be clear, and also you have to maintain your confidence, and also you polite language and positive tone, not use some negative tones. You use some positively, you have to respond. And a very important thing, you have to think before you speak in the professional meetings. Then non-verbal communication, your facial expression should match your words. That is very important. Your eye contact and your face expressions, not to show you are listening. That is very important. You have to listen others. That is your professional way of non-verbal communication. Then listening skill, very important. Don't interrupt when others speak. Listen actively and respond truly. Then remember, good communication is 15%, that is taking, and 15% is listening. You are a good communicator, or you have a very good communication, and also you have need some good listening capacity also. Nowadays, that is very, very important in the offline point of the professional life. When you speak, that is your clear or your confidence will give 50%, and also very you have to maintain. You have a very good listener, and you have to listen skill also very important in the professional life. Then also as we all know, the professional etiquette and behavior, be punctual. It shows respect for others' time. That is nowadays very important. You have any business meeting or your important meeting you have there, you have to maintain some punctuality. That shows some respect the meeting and the environment and the occasion. That is very, very important. Second one is respect seniors or colleagues, juniors, and support staff equally. That is very important. When you are entering any business meeting or professional other things, or any general or kind of meetings or some communication, you have to respect your seniors are there, also your colleagues or your juniors is there. You have to your support staff is there. You have to treat equally. That is very important in your professional life. Then say please or thank you and sorry when this kind of words is very, very important in the professional life. Then switch off all or silence in the phone in the meetings or in the classrooms of formal gatherings. That is very important. Nowadays we are using most of the time in the mobile, but we have to silent mode in the meetings. That is very important in the professional life. Then other important key element in this networking and relationship building. That is nowadays you have keep maintaining some networks or relationship building. The power of meaningful connection you want. Elevator pitch, how to introduce yourself confidently and building trust and also authenticity and reliability. Some collaborations, mentorships, and community engagement that will help you some networking and your relationship. Nowadays, you, as we all know, in our professional life, we have to maintain our relationship, our good relationship, and your good networking. That will help us our collaborations and also our trust, building trust, and our authenticity, and also the reliability. Then very important thing, managing personal reputation, very, very important. You have some digital footprint. What does Google say about you? You have to maintain some digital footprint, and you have to create some Google. And then somebody is search about you. First of all, they search in Google. Then what the Google say about your professional life? That is very important. Your digital footprint. Second one is handling criticism and feedback professionally. When you comment or you have to give some some thinking about, or you have to give some criticisms that or some feedback, that also should be a professional way. You have to give some criticism and also some feedback. That is very very important nowadays in the professional life. Also then being consistent across platform and interactions, that is very important. Then the fourth one is ethics and integrity in branding. You have to maintain some ethics in your professional life, and you also they check your integrity, how you communicate, and how to integrate all your values, your moral values and your ethics. That is also very important in the professional life. Then we move to the next, growth, adaptation, and continuous improvement. Personal branding is not one-time activity, as we all know. It is not a one-day activity or a 1 week, or it is a continuous process. It is not a one-time. We cannot maintain or we cannot create our personal brand. It is also a continuous process. Every day you have to update your skills and also your knowledge and your visibility. That is very very important. When you check some professional LinkedIn profiles, as we have to simply identify that person is every day updating his skills or knowledge and his visible things. You have to every day you have to update all these kind of things. Learning from role models and industry leaders, that will help us to build a personal branding. We have some very important some role models in our professional life. You have to learn from that kind of model, how they behave, to how they communicate, and how they interact with people. That is also some industry leaders we can some learning from there. Then measuring your impact, influence, and engagement and opportunities. That is also help to growth and also continuous improvement in your personal branding. So it is very very important. So the personal branding is not a one time activity. It is a continuous process. You have to update your skills every day, and you have to update your visibility in your offline or online platforms. Then we move to the next one. The very I move to come to the conclusion. So, your personal branding is the story people tell about you when you read not in the room. As we all know, it is a personal brand of your story. People tell about you when you. That is very, very important. Then encourage them to align passion plus purpose and the presence. Then final motive note, don't wait for opportunities, create them with your brand. That is very very important. So that is about our my topic. So the art of personal branding, it is very important, your professional presence, and also in the this professional presence on the online and also in offline. In the online, as we all know, nowadays LinkedIn is very very important, and also offline we have to communication skill and all other things. You are so many elements in the offline presence. So these two things very very important to build a personal branding. Very very important nowadays is your online, how to present you in the online platform, and how to present your visibility in the online platform. So this is about my topic, the art of personal branding, turning passion into professional presence.
Thank you, Father, for that truly insightful and engaging session. I'm sure everyone here gained valuable takeaways on how to express their passion authentically and build a brand that truly reflects who they are. Now, we open the floor for short Q&A session. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat or feel free to unmute and ask directly. I encourage the participants to take up the opportunity. So, Father, let me myself ask you a question. So, I have heard this quote that your network is your net worth. I
Yes.
repeat, your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. Yeah. So, this generation, we are very active on social media, LinkedIn platforms. We are very active, and on offline also we are communicating. But when it comes to maintaining a relationship, maintaining a good network with someone is very difficult, and I myself find it difficult to have that small conversation with somebody who is very like good could do some insight into myself. It is very difficult. So to this generation, I suppose you might have some add-ons or giveaway. Let me hear from you.
Yes, yes. So nowadays, networking is, as we all know, the network is very, very important. But now I am in college, as we all know, the students in engineering, there are 4 years they are in engineering course, but they have a very, very their relationship is very small. That is, as we all know, they have use some social media network every time they are in Instagram and some other things, but they cannot know how the relationship we have to maintain, or how to the importance of relationship. That is very nowadays I mentioned that. And also very important thing, the relationship, the network, that is you have to maintain in professional way. That is very important. So now most of the time we have to some relationship in the social media, about in the Instagram or other Facebook, some that kind of relation. But the professional way how to connect, that is very important thing. So we have to connect in the LinkedIn profile. Also we have some other there some meetings, or we have to connect easily with some professional way we have to, especially in LinkedIn. But nowadays we are most of the time we are in the Instagram or other social medias we are using, but that will not yeah, more suitable for our connection or relationship. So the professional way you are how to, very important thing is LinkedIn, but that way we cannot create our visibility. That is very, very important. So we have to maintain our relationship, and you have to keep your visibility in your online platform. That is very important.
Sure. Thank you so much, Father. Any more questions do we have?
Father,
Yes.
can I please raise a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, like from students' angle, this is
Yeah.
a question from students' angle. Like, how can a student begin to build a personal brand while still being in college,
Yeah.
even before they have major achievements or kind of work experience? How can they do that?
Yeah. The students' point of view, they have creating brand, their personal branding. So that you mean?
Further, it's like they have not started their career yet,
Yeah.
so they don't have any work experience or any kind of major achievements.
Yes.
Still, at this point of time, is there any ways in which they can build up their personal brand?
Yeah, yes, very good question. So the students' point of view, as we all know, they are starting their career. They have no other way of to their LinkedIn profile. There is very small visibility in their skills and that kind of way. So that is nowadays in our college. I do with my students. I have give some. They have to create some their resume. That is very important. So one day I give some homework for them. You have to, 1 week you have to write your resume. Then I got their resume. I just look that there is no, they have very small things, because they have no achievements, very small, and their skills they are very small. So then I call all the each persons. Then I will tell, so how we can maintain in our resume in a professional way. So you have some skills and you have some achievements, and also you have, when you got some internships, or you have some paper presentations in your college. So that is very, very important in your profile. So they, that time they identify, they can understood these kind of things are very important. Nowadays the students cannot know how to maintain their profile or their how to they build their resume in a professional way. So these kind of things is very very important. They have to present in one paper, or they have some attending some seminars, or some they have some internship in 1 month internship, or they have 6 month internship. That's also very very visibility in the professional way. After their 4 year course in nowadays in engineering or other courses, after 4 years they have some achievements. So that way they can improve their personal branding.
Thank you, Father. Do we have any more questions?
Good evening, Father. Questions കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയാമല്ലോ. Questions, if the questions are over, then I would like to talk. Any more questions?
Siddharth, shall I raise one more question? Just
Please.
out of curiosity, like further adding on to the previous question, like
Yes.
again, students, can they convert their genuine passions into this purposeful personal brand? Since because
Yes, of course.
yeah. So that can you link it with like how can they inspire trust and opportunities in the professional world, because they are going to have a very tight competitive environment when they look for seeking employability.
Yeah.
So at that point of time, being since they undergo 4 year graduation program, and over these years, how can they purposefully use these kinds of platforms? How can you link it with their passion, and
Yeah.
how can it be converted into this purposeful personal brand?
Yeah, so that is also a good question. So nowadays, the very important thing is in the students' point of view, they cannot know what is they how can main or their passion, they how they can this passion into their personal brand. They cannot know. Some students have very good passion in their the music or some other their own passions way, as we all know, some traveling or some their interest in some other areas. But we can that kind of their passion we can easily connect with our personal branding. So one of the very unique selling proposition is that is one element is passion. So my passion in example in the traveling. So how I can connect within our personal branding? I can write good blogs. That is one example. Also, I have seen some storytelling about small storytelling about my traveling experience. That way we can connect. Nowadays, the very important thing is the students cannot know how can they can become their personal branding with their passions. So we have to give some idea about this way. We can easily we can understand this kind of things.
Okay, Father, thank you so much.
Thank you, Father. I see Mr. Joji Sebastian. If you like to proceed, you can please take up.
Good evening, അച്ഛാ. ഞാൻ ജോജി. നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ലാസ്റ്റ് ടൈം കണ്ടിരുന്നു. അപ്പം ഞാൻ അന്ന് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഞാൻ ഉള്ളിൽ തീരുമാനിച്ചു, അന്നത്തെ അച്ഛൻ്റെ ക്ലാസ് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഡോക്ടർ സ്റ്റെഫിയോട്, മരീൻ അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ കരിയർ വിങ്ങിൻ്റെ ഡയറക്ടറായ ഡോക്ടർ സ്റ്റെഫിയോട് അന്ന് തന്നെ ഞാൻ ഇൻഫോം ചെയ്തിരുന്നു അച്ഛൻ്റെ ഒരു ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്മീഡിയറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഒരു ക്ലാസ് തന്നെ അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്കിപ്പോൾ തോന്നുന്നു ഇതൊരു വെബിനാറായിട്ടല്ലായിരുന്നു വേണ്ടത്, ഒരു ലൈവ് സെഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു വേണ്ടിയെന്ന് എനിക്കിപ്പോൾ തോന്നുന്നു. കാരണം വളരെ വാസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു ഏരിയ ആണ്. ഒത്തിരിയേറെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ട് ഒരു ഓപ്പൺ ഡിസ്കഷൻ ആയിട്ട് നടക്കേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യമായിരുന്നു എനിക്ക് തോന്നി. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് അച്ഛൻ കവർ ചെയ്ത ഒരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ വെൽബീയിങ് ആണ് ഇതിനകത്ത് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതലായിട്ട് ഒരു പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയത്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക, സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് മാത്രമല്ല, അലുമിനി ആയിട്ടുള്ളവർക്ക് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രൊഫഷണൽസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളവർക്ക്, ബിസിനസ് പീപ്പിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ളവർക്ക് ഏറ്റവും പ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു സെഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു. ഒത്തിരിയേറെ ഏരിയകൾ കവർ ചെയ്തു. പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഒരല്പം ഈ സമയത്തിന്റെ പരിമിതി കൊണ്ടായിരുന്നോ എന്നറിയില്ല, അല്പം ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ട് വരേണ്ട കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അച്ഛൻ വളരെ നന്നായിട്ട് സെഷൻ എടുത്തു. അപ്പോൾ ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി അച്ഛനെ നമുക്ക് ഡോക്ടർ സ്റ്റെഫി ഒന്ന് ഒരു ലൈവ് സെഷൻ കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നതാണോ എന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. എന്തായാലും വളരെ നല്ലൊരു സെഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു അച്ഛാ. താങ്ക് യു.
തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ജോസേട്ടാ, ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി വിൽ ടേക്ക് അപ്പ്.
നമുക്ക് ഈ ഓൺലൈൻ ഐ ഹാവ് വൺ സജഷൻ. എന്താ ഈ ടൈപ്പ് ഓൺലൈനിലേക്കാണ് നമുക്ക് ഇച്ചിരൂടെ ഇച്ചിരൂടെ എഫക്റ്റീവ് ആകുന്ന ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ, പേഴ്സണൽ ബ്രാൻഡിംഗ് ഒക്കെ ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് ദാറ്റ് നമുക്ക്
പ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് ആകും.
ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുത്താൽ അത് ഇച്ചിരൂടെ എഫക്റ്റീവ് ആവത്തുള്ളൂ. നമ്മൾ സ്ലൈഡ് പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്തെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതൊരു വൈഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്കാണ്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഈ ലിങ്ക്ഡിനൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇതിന്റെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു പോകാനേ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. ഇതിന്റെ കണ്ടന്റ്സ് എന്താണ്, അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു പോകാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ ഈ ടോപ്പിക്കിൽ. അതേസമയം നമുക്കൊരു ഒരു 1 hour or 2 hour നമുക്കൊരു ഓപ്പൺ ഡിസ്കഷൻ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഫേസ് ടു കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഉറപ്പായിട്ട് എക്സാമ്പിളിലൂടെ നമുക്ക് കൊണ്ടുപോകാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഓരോ എലമെന്റും എടുത്ത് അതിനെ എലാബറേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് പോകാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും. അതാണ്
തീർച്ചയായും അച്ഛൻ പറഞ്ഞതില് ഓരോ പോയിന്റ്സ് പറയുമ്പോഴും എനിക്ക് ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കണം എന്നൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും, പക്ഷെ സ്റ്റിൽ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക, നമ്മുടെ ആ ഒരു ഇന്ററാക്ഷൻ അവിടെ വരണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സെയിം ഒരു പിയർ ഗ്രൂപ്പിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാരും അതുപോലെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളവരും എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഒരു മിക്സഡ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നല്ലൊരു ഡിസ്കഷൻ ആയിട്ട് ഈ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാമിനെ ഒന്ന് കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യാമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു. അപ്പം ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി അച്ഛനെ നമുക്ക് ആ ഒരു അങ്ങനെ ഒരു വേദി ഒരുക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് അച്ഛനെ ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അച്ഛൻ്റെ സമയം അനുസരിച്ച് ഡോക്ടർ സ്റ്റെഫി അതിനുവേണ്ടി ഒന്ന് ശ്രമിക്കണേ. സോബിൻ ഞാൻ ജൂജി സോബിന് കുറച്ചു നേരമായിട്ട് കാണുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ സോബിൻ ഒന്നും ചോദിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ച സോബിൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കുമെന്ന്. ആദ്യം മുതലേ ഉണ്ട് സോബിൻ ഇതിനകത്ത്. പ്ലീസ് അച്ഛനായിട്ടൊന്ന് മീൻസ് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിനെ കുറിച്ച് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഫർദർ എന്തെങ്കിലും സജഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് സംസാരിക്കാം പ്ലീസ്.
ജോചേട്ടാ, തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമ്മൾ അച്ഛൻ്റെ പ്രോഗ്രാം അഗെയിൻ ഇഫ് ടൈം അച്ഛൻ്റെ ടൈം പെർമിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമെങ്കിൽ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി വിൽ ഹാവ് എൻ ഓഫ്ലൈൻ സെഷൻ. ആൻഡ് Sobin is a classmate of Pious Achan. Classmate ആണ്. He's an advocate, our proud alumni ആണ്, and he's here for thanks for the day, for the webinar.
And he is my neighbor too. Sobin is my neighbor.
Okay, Joseph. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Sobin.
Yes.
Thank you for those thoughtful questions and enriching response. As we come to the close of today's session, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Reverend Father Pious Chacko for sharing his wisdom, and to Ms. Manju Thomas for the warm welcome, and to all our dignitaries, Marine Knights, and students for your enthusiastic participation. We are also delighted to announce that Career and Professional Development will continue hosting sessions on the second and fourth Saturday of every month, bringing you more inspiring topics and distinguished speakers to help you grow personally and professionally. And now, to formally conclude this session's program, let's move to vote of thanks. To deliver vote of thanks, we have with us Advocate Sobin Soman. Advocate Sobin Soman is currently practicing as a lawyer at the Pyramid Bar. He completed his BCom from Marian College, Kuttikanam during the 2007-2010 batch, and later pursued his LLB from Law Academy Law College, Trivandrum. He now serves as the Vice President of the Bar Association Pyramid. We are delighted to have him with us this evening to extend our gratitude on behalf of everyone present. Over to you, Advocate Sobin Soman, for the vote of thanks.
I think Sobin, your mic is mute. Sobin, not audible. Dr. Steffi, audible ആണോ? Sobin audible ആണോ?
ഇല്ല ജോയിച്ചേട്ടാ, ഓഡിബിൾ അല്ല. Sobin, you're not audible. സോബിനെ കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
Is that now audible?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes, yes, you may please
Sorry,
go ahead.
sorry, sorry for my technical error.
No, it's
Okay.
absolutely fine.
Anyhow, it's a pleasure to meet you, Acha. Warm good evening to all. എന്നോട് വളരെ ഷോർട്ട് നോട്ടീസാണ് പറഞ്ഞത് ഈ കാര്യം. Even though I had reached the information before a week in our Pegasus group, that's our alumni group, our batch group. അതിൽ ഞാൻ കണ്ടിരുന്നു. എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഈ പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിനകത്ത് പല ആളുകളും സെൽഫ് ബ്രാൻഡിങ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു വലിയൊരു ഫാക്ടറായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്ന ആളുകളാണ്. ഈവൻ ദോ ഐ എം എ പ്രൊഫഷൻ വിത്ത് ദിസ് തിങ്, ബട്ട് ഐ ഡോണ്ട് ഹാവ് ലൈക്ക് വാട്ട് വി സേ ഒരു സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയ പേജ് ഉണ്ടെന്നുള്ളതല്ലാതെ എങ്ങനെ അതിനെ ബ്രാൻഡ് ചെയ്യണം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെ അതിനെ മറ്റൊരു ലെവലിലേക്ക് ടേക്കപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുള്ള കാര്യം വളരെ വളരെ കുറച്ച് മാത്രം അറിയുന്ന ആളുകളാണ്. ഈച്ച് ആൻഡ് എവറി ആസ്പെക്ട്സ് ഇപ്പം പൊളിറ്റിക്സ് ആണെങ്കിലും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സോഷ്യൽ ലൈഫ് ആണെങ്കിലും ഇപ്പം അച്ഛൻ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ ഈവൻ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് എങ്ങനെ അവരുടെ പാഷൻ ബിൽഡപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് ആ പാഷനിലൂടെ അവരുടെ സെൽഫ് ബ്രാൻഡിങ് കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ സാധിക്കും എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ ഇൻഫോർമേറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ക്ലാസ് ആണ്. ചേച്ചേട്ടനൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഈ ഈ ഈ ഒരു ചെറിയ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക് അല്ല ഇത്, വെരി വാസ്റ്റ് ടോപ്പിക്കാണിത്. ഈ ടോപ്പിക് കവർ ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി വി നീഡ് എ ബിഗർ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം ആൻഡ് എ ലൈവ് സെഷൻ, എസ്പെഷ്യലി വിത്ത് ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് എന്താ പറയുക, ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ അറിയാനും ഒക്കെ വിത്ത് ഫ്യൂ മിനിറ്റ്സ് നമ്മൾ ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ അറിയാൻ വേണ്ടി ഞാൻ തന്നെ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയത് വെരി ഇൻഫോർമേറ്റീവ് ആയിരുന്നു. ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് എ പ്ലഷർ ടു മീ ടു ഡെലിവർ ദ വോട്ട് ഓഫ് താങ്ക്സ് ടു മൈ ആൽബ മേറ്റർ ആൻഡ് എസ്പെഷ്യലി നമ്മുടെ ഈ പറയുന്ന ഒരു ബാച്ചിൽ നിന്ന് സ്വന്തം ക്ലാസ്മേറ്റായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരാൾ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ഇത് പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കിനും ആൻഡ് വാട്ട് ഈസ് ഹീ നൗ സീക്കിങ്, ഏത് പോസ്റ്റിലാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളതും അറിയുന്നതിന് ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. So Shweta, I'm once again thanking you to give me such an opportunity to deliver such a thing before this platform. So once again, Alexa Paisaja, I'm so grateful to thank you that you had given a. It's like a bit of an iceberg. നമുക്കത് കൂടുതൽ എക്സ്പ്ലോർ ചെയ്യണം, കൂടുതൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ അറിയാനുണ്ട്, എസ്പെഷ്യലി ലൈക്ക് മീ. കാരണം പ്രൊഫഷണൽസ് ആണ്, അതായത് ഇന്റലക്ച്വൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ആയിട്ട് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യുന്നവരാണ്, ഇന്റലക്ച്വൽസിനാണ് ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് കൂടുതലും. ഇഫ് ഐ ആം നോട്ട് സ്പീക്കിംഗ് അപ്പ് അബൌട്ട് മൈസെൽഫ് ഇൻ സംവെയർ എൽസ്, ഇറ്റ് വോണ്ട് കം അപ്പ്. എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഇന്റലക്ച്വൽ പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യുന്നവർ, ഇന്റലക്ച്വൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ളവർ അവരവരുടെ രീതി എന്താണ്, അവരവരുടെ പ്രൊഫഷൻ എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് പുറത്തു പറയുകയും അവരുടെ ബ്രാൻഡിങ് എക്സ്പ്ലോർ ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് എങ്ങും എത്തിച്ചേരാൻ സാധിക്കാത്തൊരു സിറ്റുവേഷനാണ്. ആൻഡ് really thanking you for very informative and very productive, and also it's like another point of view to show me another knowledge that you have to learn more about this personal branding. Especially we need a live class. So I thank Father Pious K. Thomas for delivering such a wonderful class for this scenario. And also I thank the alumni and also our association for taking up such an activity. And എന്താ പറയുക, മുന്നോട്ട് ഇനിയും കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ലൈവായിട്ടുള്ള സെഷൻസുകൾ ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഹോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി സാധിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് കരുതുന്നു, ആശംസിക്കുന്നു.
Thank you so much for the vote of thanks. So we have come to an end of the session. Thank you once again for joining us. With that, we officially conclude today's event, the 10th session of our Career and Professional Development series. Wishing you all continued growth, learning, and success. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, Shweta Lakshmi.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome.